And good evening, everybody. From the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, Video Productions proudly presents high school boys basketball. It's the Little General Store's Battle for the Armory Tournament. This is game number 3 of 4 today as we feature the Oak Hill Red Devils against the East Fairmont Bees. Hi, everybody. This is Bill O'Brien. My broadcast partner is Brian Helton. Many of you know Brian as a former standout player, coach, athletic director, and an all-around good guy. And he's running for political office. We'll talk about that sometime in the next couple of hours. But right now, we're going to talk basketball with Brian Helton. Partner, how are you, my man?
Good. Yourself, Bill?
I am great. And
Game 3 for us.
We have seen some fun basketball, especially the game you and I did, the first game this afternoon.
Oh, this afternoon was tremendous, down to the very last possession of the game. We saw James Monroe live up to their state championship form we've seen the last 2 years out of those guys and come back, pull out that late win against Princeton.
It was fun, and now we've got one more game after this one, of course. It'll be Shady Spring and Woodrow Wilson, but this game ought to be interesting. The North versus the South. The Red Devils of Oak Hill against the Bees from East Fairmont. Oak Hill 2-4 under Benitez Jackson, and the Bees of East Fairmont under Ty Astorino in his 23rd season as the head man. They are 1-3. But both these teams, especially East Fairmont, were expected to do much better, and I suspect the Bees will.
Yeah, I think it'll be a very interesting matchup. I also believe Oak Hill has just played a really tough schedule. They're young, they're developing, they're improving. As we know, Benitez Jackson as an all-standout, all-state player at Oak Hill, tremendous job he's done with the program there. He'll have these guys ready to play tonight. They're going to continue to improve all year. He does that every year. He turns those teams into gold by the end of the year. And so we're going to see that tonight, I think. We'll see Oak Hill continue to improve.
Brian, last year the Red Devils were 15-9 and went through the postseason and was one victory short of making the state tournament. So they've got some kids back who can really do some damage. We'll talk about them as our opening lineups will be coming front and center after our first commercial break. You're watching the activity between Oak Hill and East Fairmont as part of the Battle for the Armory, brought to you by Little General Stores on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
We're back courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, still lovingly referred to as the ARMORY. And I guess it always will be, just as Robert C. Byrd Drive is still known as Valley Drive in Beckley. But that's for another time. Let's talk basketball and give you the opening lineups. First, for the Red Devils of Oak Hill, they'll be in the traveling black uniforms with red trim. Jacob Blankenship is a 6'3 senior. He's wearing number 0. He will start. Amani Hicks, a junior at 5'4", will be in there. Malachi Lewis, he was the quarterback on the football team, and he's a very good athlete, obviously. He is a 6'2 senior and will start for the Red Devils. Brent Connolly, a 6'1 sophomore, and Trevor Kelly is under the basket. He's a 6'5 senior. So it'll be Blankenship, Hicks, Lewis, Connolly, and Kelly for Oak Hill. For East Fairmont, the Bees will go with Maddox Boyers. He's a 6' senior. Drew Moore is a 5'10 senior. Grayson Stewart, a 6'3 senior. Jackson Caruso, he was gangbusters. He scored 20 points yesterday. Caruso is 6'5 and a senior. And Ian Crookshanks is a senior at 6'1. So the Bees, they've only won one game. That was against Grafton. But they played some tough competition. They played Charleston Catholic, lost to them. And, of course, last night, they had their problems against Nitro, lost to them, and, of course, losing by 25 last night to Shady Spring in the game that we did. For the Oak Hill Red Devils, they lost to Woodrow Wilson by 2 points last night. They shot the lights out, and, Coach, still they couldn't get the win. You know, Woodrow was without their star player, and yet you got to give Beckley credit.
Yeah, you got to give Beckley credit without Elijah Redfern in the lineup. At the same time, you know, we're seeing Oak Hill progress, and it was a back-and-forth game. Lots of lead changes down to literally the final possession. Both teams represented themselves so well. Beckley obviously being shorthanded last night. Oak Hill up and coming, playing a very tough schedule so far. I think this whole section and region we're seeing locally at that 4A level is going to be extremely competitive. We saw a good Princeton team today lose a tough one to James Monroe. South Charleston, who Beckley lost to in a close game. I think that whole region is going to be interesting to see who can crack through and get to that state tournament this year.
We're going to do the keys to this game, and Brian Helton will have those in just a moment. Keys to the first half will be brought to you by Indoor Air Incorporated, a proud sponsor of our broadcasts. For your heating and cooling needs, Indoor Air is at 890-2212. Indoor Air. All right, Brian, keys to the game.
Well, I think for Oak Hill, you know, Malachi Lewis drives so many things. Just a multi-sport athlete, handles the ball so much for Oak Hill, does so many things, and just an extremely valuable resource. And the rest of their starting lineups just proving themselves throughout the year, continuing to improve, continue to get better. Last night we saw Kiska come off the bench against Beckley and have a huge game, so that's the key sixth man for them tonight. If he can come out and do what he did last night, that serves Oak Hill well. Tonight for East Fairmont, inside last night, we saw Grayson Stewart start off so strong, great, powerful player, go strong to the basket. And then your player, Caruso, last night, tremendous job, so active, had a double-double last night, double team points, double rebounds, so active, so aggressive. So I think around the basket is the key for East Fairmont, and if Oak Hill can neutralize that with their guard play and with guys like Kiska coming off the bench, I think we're going to see a real barn burner tonight.
The voice of Brian Helton telling it like it is with the keys to the game. We'll be back, and we'll have the opening tip after these messages on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
Nationally known.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing! You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I don't see that either.
And we are back courtside under the dome in Beckley, getting ready for this third game of 4 here in this tournament. They've added a couple of minutes more to the clock, so we'll get a chance to talk a little more basketball. But first, we remind you about Affinity Coal Company located in Sophia. Affinity Coal operates an underground mine, surface mine, prep plant, and high wall miner in Raleigh and Wyoming counties. You can apply for a job with Affinity Coal Company. Apply online through the Facebook page at United Coal Company. That's United Coal. Or you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack on Independence Road in Sophia. We thank Affinity Coal for helping to sponsor our broadcast. Brian Helton is back here with me as we get ready for this game between the Oak Hill Red Devils and East Fairmont, the Bees. You know, Coach, you've been around for a while. Talking about basketball and about the North versus the South, the style of basketball, it just seems that even though we're one small state, it seems like you go to a different region and the game is played a little differently. Haven't you seen that?
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, I think year in, year out, we've got great parity in the state of West Virginia across all classes. A lot of people don't feel great about going to 4 classes. That seems to dilute things a little bit, particularly this first round of the state tournaments, but it's where we're headed, so that's what we have to deal with. But I think all in all, if you look at even like the classic matchups the last 3 years between Shady Spring and Fairmont Senior, such parity between the North and the South. And I think, you know, the South is where we're at. I think it's been represented so well by our teams and our coaches in the area. Of course, Beckley, #1 in the state. State championships, wins,
16
across the board.
Yeah.
We're on Dave Barksdale court tonight, so I'm a Southern basketball guy. I think we have the best basketball in the southern part of the state, but I think all in all in West Virginia we got great basketball right now.
Well put. Well, this may take a little while before we start because Charlie Hauk, our tournament director, has the microphone. He's never short-winded.
Yeah, he normally doesn't have much to say. So
Charlie, we're teasing him. We love him.
Charlie. He's tireless effort, his great job of putting this tournament together. What a great representative, not of just a little general, but also Southern West Virginia. We see Greg Darby and Bob Boland coming up. What a great representation. Those guys right there are of Southern West Virginia and West Virginia in general.
And, of course, former WVU head men's basketball coach Bob Huggins is there right at the center line wearing the green top. So he has been here all day. I mean, when I got here at 1 o'clock, he was here. And he has stayed the whole time, and he has been posing for pictures and chatting with the fans. He just did an interview with Maris Lowry, and we'll recap that probably at halftime if you missed that. And he has been nothing but great to be around.
Yeah, he's had a great crowd around him all day, and he's patiently stood there all day. I've seen fans, hundreds and hundreds of fans come up, and he talks to everyone like it's the first conversation he's had. So just hats off to him for giving us time to be here today in Beckley with all of us.
Well, you're exactly right, Brian. And also our friend Bob Boland, of course, the former basketball coach here in Beckley at Mountain State University, won a national title. And, of course, longtime high school coach, and now he's back in the college ranks as the head basketball coach at Glenville State. He's still a Beckley guy and still has a home here in Beckley. I had a long chat with him last night. And Bob is something. He is. You talk about a basketball mind, sort of like you, Brian. I mean, there is nothing that you guys don't know about round ball, and you're able to communicate that.
Well, he knows a little more than I. So he's been doing it very successfully. He was National Coach of the Year at the NAIA level. There's an exit off of Beckley named after him for his efforts as head coach at Mountain State University. When I was a head high school coach and I was stymied by something, that's one of the guys I called to say, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? He was always, despite the fact that he was in his own coaching deal, would take the time, look at my film, and give me good advice as a young head coach. He's been around Beckley forever. When I was a young player as a camper at the YMCA camps, and he was a player at Bluefield State and later at Alderson Broaddus, he would also help me there as a young guy. So I've known Coach Boland forever. I consider him a personal friend, and I think he's been so great for our area here, not just basketball-wise, but as a human being giving back to our area.
Well put. He is just one of the really good guys in the sports and, as you say, as a human being, and it was great to get caught up with Bobby. The Oak Hill team is there posing for pictures, and of course all of these teams in this tournament are being awarded scholarships courtesy of Little General Stores. We just can't say enough good things about Little General. They do so much good for the community, including this tournament, and a nice round of applause for that right now.
Well, we see Greg Darby out there, and I don't know of any individual who's given back more to the youth in our area than Greg Darby and Little General Stores. And he stays under the radar. He doesn't like his name mentioned a lot. He doesn't want credit, but he deserves so much credit because he's done so much for so many kids here. Boys sports, girls sports, basketball, football, across the board, all sports. He has done probably more over the last decade than any individual in our area for kids.
You know, this isn't really a commercial for Little General, but just the next time you're out driving and you need to fill up or you need to stop and get something, you know, a snack, just remember Little General. That's all I'm going to say about it, because they're not in this tournament for that. They're just in it to make youngsters' lives better. And now we're getting to see the other team from Fairmont, the East Fairmont Bees. They're going to get some money right now, and it's great to see.
Well, Little General does a lot for my family because he sells a lot of Dunkin' Donuts. And so he makes us all really happy when we can go get our fresh supply of Dunkin' Donuts. And so he's really hurt my low-carb diet.
Yeah.
Because those donuts are the best you'll find anywhere.
You got it.
Yeah.
See, you thought police officers were into donuts. Now we know Brian Helton is into donuts, too.
Everybody I know is into Dunkin' Donuts.
That's too much. All right. They're posing for pictures. It'll give us a chance to pause one more time for commercial messages, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off after you see and hear this on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations.
Oak Hill is being introduced as we gave it to you. Hicks and Blankenship, Lewis, Conley, and Kelly for the Devils from Fayette County. Just a reminder that we know that you work hard for your money, so when you're ready to retire, Edward Jones Financial Advisors can help you make the most of your money. Heather Cantley and Wayne Rhodes are there to help you at Edward Jones Financial. Heather Cantley at 254-9995. Wayne Rhodes at 253-7335. We thank Edward Jones Financial for helping us in sponsoring the broadcast, and especially Heather Cantley and Wayne Rhodes. All right, East Fairmont coming out with Boyers, Moore, Stewart, Caruso, and Crookshanks, just as we gave it to you. All right, Brian, we're just about ready to get this one started, and it's going to be late because of all of the ceremonies we've had, but this tournament has really been like clockwork. It's gone right on time, and of course, we've had room between the games, so for those of you coming here for the 8 o'clock game, it's going to start on time. Beckley and Shady.
Yeah, here we go. The national anthem sounds like.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And again, as far as the national anthem is concerned, because that was a recording and the copyright laws, we're not able to produce that on our air. So that's the reason we switched. Just wanted you to know that. Want to remind you that a couple of our sponsors who are bringing you the action include Cracker Barrel. 2 convenient locations here in the area, Beckley and Princeton. If you want some home cooking, you want to go to Cracker Barrel. We are set and ready to go. Oak Hill and East Fairmont, the consolation game of the Burger King division. In the white, that's East Fairmont. Reverse layup, and it will not quite go down that time for Stewart. And let's take a look at the Red Devils. I've not had a chance to watch them from the broadcast booth. I did get to watch a little bit of last night's game. Boy, they were just red hot. The Red Devils were red hot in shooting. Boy, look at that defense. On the floor, fighting for it, and the Bees get the ball. East Fairmont was out here when I came to the building about 1 o'clock this afternoon. They were going through a shoot-around, but it was much more than that. Coach Ty Astorino, he was not pleased with the way they played yesterday, and boy, he put them through their paces. And I talked to him tonight. Whoops, up and down it goes. So Stewart with the turnover. But, you know, Brian, when a coach says, hey, I'm not happy with the way you're going, that's not a good thing. And I think these kids got their attention. That's what he told me. He said, we're going to be better tonight.
Right. Well, that's what happens a lot of times. And Coach knows what his team needs. Sometimes you have to have that accountability, and it pays off for you. But there's not a good foul right there by Stewart. Just a uncalled for foul. You don't foul a three-point shooter, and I'm sure Coach is not happy with that start defensively.
Yeah, especially the first minute of the game. Brent Connolly will go to the line and will get 3 shots. He scored 8 points in yesterday's game. 6'1" sophomore Connolly. And no. You know, again, foul shooting's been a problem for a lot of the teams we've seen, not only in this tournament, but in the early going. And I don't know what the deal is, but foul shooting is just, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Connolly gets 1 more.
Well, foul shooting takes a lot of practice, and I think nowadays there's a lot of activities that keep kids from getting out and shooting the basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah. 2 out of 3, that'll work for Connolly.
Nice stroke by Connolly, though. He's got a nice form. Looks like he's got a real nice shot. I don't know what grade he's in, but looks like a kid with some upside there based on his skill.
He's a sophomore.
Oh, yeah, great.
Outside, Boyers right now wearing 0 in his white outfit. On the give and go. This Stewart kid can score. And here's Caruso. Oh, yeah. Talk about scoring. Jackson Caruso. He's 6'5" and a senior, about 170 pounds, but he's got nice touch on the ball.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that last night. Tough kid, plays hard. Great touch right there right around the basket.
Devils working on the near sideline, bottom of your screen, and now they go the other way. From the corner, across the iron, no good by Lewis. Caruso gets it out quickly to the guard, Boyers, and he is fouled first. He sort of juggled the ball, but he took a shot, and see if he was in the act of shooting. Blocking.
Yeah, looked like the right call.
Yeah.
Foul. He just
before
didn't
the shot,
quite get to the spot, but yeah, before the shot attempt. Good call.
Oh, look at that. Stewart scores. And a foul. So Grayson Stewart on the back end of that pass, and then we'll get to the line for another shot.
Yeah, good inbounds play, good inside out, looking for that low post. Great finish by Stewart. Probably an unnecessary foul there.
Thanks to Access Health. With the left hand, Stewart gets his 3rd point. And it's a 3-point lead for the Bees.
All of the Bees' points inside the paint so far, Bill, so Oak Hill's got to defend that area and make sure they force things to the perimeter.
Malachi Lewis from outside grazes the iron, and here come the Bees on the move. They got a 2-on-2 break. Boyers, off-balance shot. He waited too long, and a nice block by Blankenship for Oak Hill. But there's the following good.
That's good effort by Oak Hill to run the floor, but you got to finish up those good defensive plays and secure that rebound. Caruso working hard for East Fairmont, came up with that loose ball.
He's got 4 from the floor. The string bean center for the Bees. Off-balance shot again by Lewis. Quickly down the floor. East Fairmont, fast break, scoop, layup, counted. That's another 2, and that's Drew Moore with his first points. 9-2. That's 7 straight?
7 straight, 7-0 run. All right around the rim.
Brian Helton keeps a running score. Maris Lowry taught him how.
Maris taught me last night, and he's corrected me a couple times, so I'm good at it now.
Maris is sitting right beside us. He's saying, what?
Maris is watching me. He said, I'm still not good at the running score, but I'm getting better at the running score, right?
Yeah. Maris says, I'm innocent. I didn't do it this time. We'll see about that. Here's Stewart. Caruso off balance. Bees keep it. There's a foul. Well, the Bees are just playing at a higher level in this game than they did yesterday.
Well, they're right now doing a good job playing to their strengths, getting the ball inside. Everything happening for them is right around the paint. Oak Hill's been a little more jump shot perimeter oriented, so it looks like Coach Jackson is going to make a substitution and get Kiska back in there last night, who was a big factor in the ball game for Oak Hill.
Levi Kiska, Kiszka, 6-foot junior, scored 15 last night and was 6 for 6 shooting from the floor last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great night.
Grayson gets them both at the foul line. It's 11-2, 9 in a row for East Fairmont. Oak Hill trying to settle down. Here's Malachi Lewis to Hicks. Hicks very quick, 5'4" junior. Bad pass. Here's Caruso for the Snowbird. 6 points for him, and with that, Oak Hill wants to talk it over.
Good timeout for Coach Jackson. Try to regroup everyone and get it back together on that instant replay. Again, Caruso just so active up with the two-hand jam. What a player. He's had a great tournament so far, Bill.
Thank you, Brian Helton, for the instant replay, and let's pause for a minute on Video Productions. All right.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
This game.
Yep.
Okay, we are back and ready to go. So an 11-point run for East Fairmont. Here's Oak Hill against an all-court press. Oak Hill is substituted. Catch that in just a minute. From the corner, here it comes. There it is.
There you go. Great job, Oak Hill beating the press. Kiska right in, picking up where he left off last night.
Levi Kiska. Oh, he's something. Instant offense.
Instant offense.
Caruso.
Much needed.
Oh, yeah. Around the horn they go. High post. Knocked out of bounds by the hustling Kiska. So Kiska is in for Oak Hill, and we've got another substitution coming. Turn around, let me see you. Number 3 is Andre Wright, a 5'10" senior. East Fairmont. 2 big schools there in that city, East and West. Talk about a rivalry.
Yeah,
Coach said they're probably the longest rivalry in the state in high school. Now we're going to get foul shooting again, Coach.
Again, East Fairmont doing a great job getting the ball right near the basket. They've got 2 or 3 guys in there, particularly Crusoe, Stewart, and then we just saw number 24, Crookshanks, go in there and finish off with that free throw. So Oak Hill's going to have to stop that ball from getting in the paint, and when it does, they're going to have to make sure it gets back outside on the perimeter.
Crookshanks, a 6'1" senior. And that clanks off the front iron. Crookshanks is able to stab it away. Short shot missing. Rebound Oak Hill. And there's a foul on the Bees. So I've got to tell you right now, the big player for East Fairmont is Jackson Caruso. And people told me today when I was referring to to opera, yeah, so many people don't go back to the days of Caruso. He was a great opera singer. So that's what I was referring to. I was singing Caruso's praises.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Man. There's the foul again. We're going to have a lot of foul shooting. In fact, in yesterday's game, I don't think the Red Devils shot any foul shots last night.
Wow. How about that? Yeah, that was really good execution there. That little curl screen with getting Malachi to the basket was great setup, great play by Oak Hill.
Malachi Lewis, Fine athlete, and he sinks the free throw for his first point of the evening. 6'2 seniors, we told you he was the quarterback on the football team, and Oak Hill had a nice team last fall. Access Health with the instant replay. We thank them, of course. 3:35 to go, opening period. And so far, the East Fairmont Bees have come to play. Boy, is that a cliche.
Oak Hill now on a 6-0 run, so they can get a little momentum going here now and get back in this ball game pretty quick.
Caruso juggled the pass, passes it off to Stewart. Caruso again, no.
Great
Still
job.
fighting for it. There's a foul.
Great job contesting inside. There's Kiska again, scoring the ball on this end, coming up with key rebounds on the other end. What a great contribution off the bench.
Kiska's wearing number 10, and you'll see him at the other end of the floor for the Oak Hill Red Devils. They're the Red Devils, but they're in black tonight with white numerals trimmed in red. 7-point deficit for the Fayette County team. Lewis being guarded man-to-man to the corner. Back out front it comes to Hicks. Around the horn they go. Almost stolen. Good hustle by Wright to get it back. Oh, that defense is tough.
Lot
so
of pressure.
tough. Yeah, look at that pressure. Long lob pass, a little bit too long. Stewart's got it, stopping, popping, blocked, and fouled. So Grayson Stewart will go to the line for 2 shots. 2:46 left in the opening period.
Again, they received Stewart getting to the basket strong, going and finishing, drawing that contact, getting to the foul line.
Stewart ready. 3 out of 3 and knocks that one off the iron. 5 total points so far for Grayson Stewart, who scored 14 last night.
Really nice player, left-handed, knows how to finish.
So
Been really impressed with him and Caruso around that basket.
Yeah, that's a good 1-2 punch.
Absolutely.
East Fairmont with 4 of their starters back from last year's team, which won 21 games and lost only 4.
I think that's what made Shady's win so impressive last night. This is a good, solid basketball team and a veteran team at that.
Well, they're packing in the zone now, it looks like. And here's Lewis trying to get around the defender from the corner. A 3 ball is good.
Nice.
Brent Connolly. Big shot. 5-point
Much
lead.
needed. Great
sir.
ball movement by Oak Hill that time. Found the open shooter. Connolly with that nice stroke.
Boyers with it. Back in the middle, Boyers. Maddox, Boyers. Far side to Moore. Now they'll try the near side. Bad pass. Oak Hill coming down. 2-on-2. It's the battle for it.
Great hustle.
Yeah, Red Devils still have it. Kiska, spin move, and he traveled.
I don't know.
We may see that again on instant replay, and we'll let you decide. Here it is, courtesy of Brian Helton.
Yeah, Kiska with a nice move. Yeah, I guess he had a little extra step in there, kind of lost his balance, but overall, just like him attacking the basket, and I think it was the right decision, just a little extra step there for Kiska.
I will tell you, in watching these games, Oak Hill using the on-court pressure now.
Yeah.
I was going to say the referees have just done a really nice job.
Oh, we've had a great cruise every night, every game here. Oak Hill, great pressure and great job recovering back around the basket. They're doing a lot better job, Bill, of contesting right around that rim right now than they were early in the game.
Moore missed an easy one for the Bees on the other end, and so now Oak Hill is in no hurry. Try to get somebody loose from 3. There, off the iron, no good.
Good possession for Oak Hill. Great ball movement, and you had the guy you want shooting the ball. So you'll take that as a head coach.
Well, Lewis missing that time, and then on this end, Caruso missing. But now it looks like Oak Hill is starting to get into the flow.
Yeah, they're making it tough. They're moving the ball, and there you go. Kiska again. He is really showing he's an offensive player this tournament.
He's not missed a shot in 2 games.
That's 11-2 run by the Red Devils. They brought this pressure. They've made the proper adjustments. They're contesting around the rim, and there's a 10-second call.
Well, you never see that, but that's the right call.
Great job. I mean, Coach Benitez Jackson has made great adjustments, putting his team in a great position to get right back in this ball game.
Greg Fournette, by the way, made that call. He's one of the better referees you'll see in the state.
Greg does a great job, a lot of experience, and just a great example of what we need more of in officiating. This whole crew is just a high-class crew of officials.
Foul show, the shot from three-point land by Conley missing, and here come the Bees on the run, leading by 2 points. Fast break, lay it in. Nice play that time by Cruikshanks, his first bucket, and it's 17-13 favor of East Fairmont. Here's Lewis, Malachi Lewis. Hicks, to the corner it goes. Oak Hill using a 3-guard offense. Now to the corner. Watch out, this guy's got it. He hits again, Kiska. Wow. He's 3 for 3 from threes, and that's the end of an exciting first quarter. How about that? We played one here under the dome in Beckley, the Little General Shootout. And it's 17-16 favor of East Fairmont over Oak Hill. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Well, you all just keep performing, keep doing great. Stay in touch, we'll get together, we'll stay together with those little roads got to go up, we got a lot. Good, yeah, all right. What is it?
We're back now, ready for the second quarter of play. Bill O'Brien along with Brian Helton. And boy, what a first quarter that was. East Fairmont had the big lead, and Oak Hill hit that tray right ahead of the first quarter buzzer to make it a 1-point lead.
Well, East Fairmont with an 11-0 run early, and Oak Hill responded with a 14-4 run after Coach Jackson called the timeout and got things settled down.
Around the horn, Hicks with it, passes it off to Lewis. Near side 3 ball coming, and it's good.
Great.
And Conley, his second long ball. So the slender forward for the Red Devils. And he steps up and makes the interception. Kiska, watch out. He's going to go for the scoop. Wow. He's got it. Unbelievable. He's got 11 points off the bench, and he's 4 out of 4 from the floor after going 6 for 6 last night from the floor.
Amazing.
Kiska.
Amazing.
Long pass, other side. Boyers. Now to the corner. Caruso gets it back out. Long shot coming. It's a 3-ball. Count it. Mike Hoyt had just come into the ball game, 6 foot and a senior.
Good ball movement. East Fairmont, that last possession. Oak Hill's forcing them outside, so they're going to have to hit some of those perimeter shots the way Oak Hill's adjusted defensively.
Hicks has the ball right now. Kiska. Going to have to try to get his timing off somehow. He has been amazing.
Really has.
Watch out. Long shot off the iron, no good. He thought he had made it. Brent Conley was just moving up the floor. He said, hey, I got this. But it didn't happen. It's been an interesting game so far. Glad you joined us. We've got one more game after this, and that'll be Beckley and Shady Spring. That's an 8 o'clock tip.
Tonight.
And Maris Lowry will have that called for you here on Video Productions. Reverse layup. Whoa, what a play by Kelly. Trevor Kelly, the center, his first touch of the ball. Oak Hill by 3 after the Bees had dominated early in this game. Oh, here's Caruso stopping, popping, 4-footer missed. Oh my gosh. 99.5% of the time he's got that one, but not then.
Well, Oak Hill's got the pace where they like it right now, and so that just changes so much in a game of basketball when you can get the flow going the way the Red Devils have it going right now.
Lewis gets to Hicks. He is so quick. Long shot coming, that's off the mark because that was, from where we were sitting. Trevor Kelly missing. Fast break coming the other way. Caruso leans backward, puts it up. Too strong. Oh, my goodness. Again, he makes that most of the time, but not that time. Tipped out of bounds by Caruso, so he didn't put his head down.
No, and I think Oak Hill's just changed the pace of the game, and they've got East Fairmont sped up a little bit like we saw Shady do last night, and it's making a huge impact on the game. Oak Hill right now on a 22-7 run since they were down 11-2.
Kiska has made all the difference. He scored 9 points off the bench in that first quarter. Hicks to the corner. Kiska. Oh, that's short. Well, he finally missed.
That's okay. We'll take that shot. Good shot from Kiska in the corner, wide open. Just didn't go down that time.
Mike Hoyt. Wonder if he's related to Wade Hoyt. You remember him?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
Used to be voice of the Reds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great pitcher for the New York Yankees.
Yep.
Murderers Row team. Here's Caruso again. Collapse on him, but he banks it in. Now, that was a tough shot with 3 people guarding him, but Caruso made that one for his 7th and 8th points.
Good finish. Nice player.
It's a nice game. 1 point lead for Oak Hill, and the Devils are working on the perimeter. Give and go. To the corner, there's a foul. Almost midway through the second quarter. If you missed it, Bob Huggins was the guest of Maris Lowry in the wrap-up show of the last game, and we'll ask Maris to come in and give us his take on what was said.
Yeah, as I look over my left shoulder, there's Coach Huggins with more fans taking time and letting everyone experience that tonight. That's just fantastic.
Just off the iron, just missing. Fast break. Here come the Bees. 3-on-1. Layup, yes.
So the Bees
nicely done.
Back in the lead now.
That was Blake Hunt. So the Bees are back. We're waiting for the Birds. I had to say it, I'm sorry. Off-balance shot.
Wow.
Nicely done by Kelly.
Good finish.
Oak Hill retakes the lead. Well, we had 2 blowouts yesterday, Brian, the games you and I did, but today they have been barn burners.
They've been all close.
3 ball, East Fairmont, count it.
Great ball movement, beating that pressure and finding that shooter on the backside.
Blake Hunt.
Great finish by Blake Hunt.
His 2nd consecutive basket for East Fairmont.
Came in active, didn't he?
Yes, sir. Here's Lewis. Tries to drive the lane. From the corner, here it comes. That's an air ball. East Fairmont with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul either on Lewis or on Kiska.
That's a couple tough contests. I think Kelly's a nice player. Done a great job since coming. That's a couple tough contested threes he's taken that, probably need to move that ball maybe 1 or 2 more times, get a better shot.
I think they called Kiska for the foul. Bowyers. Now to the corner, there's Caruso. That's not where he likes to be. From Three-Land. Count it again.
Jeez.
That's Hunt again. 3 in a row, 2 of them from downtown. And all of a sudden, East Fairmont has a 5-point advantage.
6-0 run.
Kiska is fouled as he goes down the lane. We'll see if that's on the floor. Let's watch it again. 3 ball, yes. Hunt.
Yeah, Hunt's come in just back-to-back threes, 3 buckets in a row, so got to find him on that next possession.
Malachi Lewis right here in front of us at midcourt will inbound the ball for Oak Hill. Into Hicks. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Glad to have you here on Video Productions. Bill O'Brien and Brian Helton. Long bomb, counted again.
Hey, spoke too soon. He hit that contested 3 that time. Great pullback shot from Kelly.
Trevor Kelly, his 3rd bucket, and his first long ball. Here comes Hoyt. Way too strong. 2:32 left. Substitution time for Oak Hill. And in for the Red Devils, David Nelson, a 5'8 junior, wearing number 11 on his black outfit. And Conley will sit down.
See this crowd filtering in tonight to watch the Red Devils, but then also as it goes on, you start seeing more blue and gold and more maroon and white. So you're seeing these Beckley Shady fans coming in as well tonight. It's going to be a nice crowd tonight, Bill.
Yes, sir. This is going to be big. And a whistle stops the action, and an infraction is called on East Fairmont.
That's a good call. Moving screen there. Pushing off. I'm not on the moving screen, but pushing off on the screen. That was the right call.
Hoyt with his second foul for the Bees. Oak Hill inbounding. Trevor Kelly to take care of that. Lewis has it in the backcourt. Malachi Lewis. I like the do. Gets around his man. Hicks from the corner. Short. Rebound fought for, and the Bees have it. Here's Boyers racing down the floor. Dishes it off. Hoyt puts it up. Blocked. They get it back. Held ball.
Great transition defense by Kiska. He's doing it all on both ends, isn't he?
I love him. He's just one of the great players we've seen.
Scores the ball, rebounds the ball, blocks shots. Whatever's needed, he comes in. Immediate production both ends of the floor.
And he hustles big time. And with that, we've got an instant replay you just saw from Access Health. And we also have a timeout. So let's pause for the cause. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to...
How good is that kid? Pretty good?
And we're back. We remind you that Leisure Lane, 700 Johnstown Road in Beckley, features futuristic bowling, and they've got a New Year's Eve bash going on. Call them for reservations. Leisure Lanes in Beckley at 253-7328. Nick Eskins is our producer-director this evening. He has worked every game in this tournament, and he's going to work a bunch next week when we've got another tournament here on this floor. We're ready to play ball again. East Fairmont inbounding on their end of the floor. Way out deep it comes. That was Brown just into the ballgame wearing 34. Around the horn they go. Boyers in the middle it comes. That's Hunt. He's had the hot hand. Well, whatever the coach said, they were just cooking and said, let's pass it a little bit more. From 3, here it comes, and there it is. That's Hunt again.
Wow.
Hunt with his third tray in a row and 4 field goals.
Yeah, he has really had a very productive second quarter shooting the ball.
Unreal.
Offensive spark plug for the Bees.
Lewis missing, rolls across the iron. Well, Kiska's been tough for the Devils, and Hunt has been the man for the Bees. Hunt is 21. He's in the middle. Now he's on the far side of your screen. In close, give and go. There's Caruso. He's got it. Nicely done. 10 points for Jackson Caruso. And it's a 7-point lead for East Fairmont after Oak Hill had worked really hard to take the advantage. They're going to have to work really hard again. We've got 44 seconds left till intermission. It's been a good game. Here's Kiska. And the ball is knocked off his leg, and it's out of bounds to Oak Hill with 40 seconds.
That's the right call by Harding there. He on the spot, off foot. Look, we see, again, inside paint, low, high, just or high-low, great possession by East Fairmont. They're finding their range, and the big difference is the inside-out they've got going now. Blake Hunt's spread that defense a little bit, and they're putting that ball right back inside as Oak Hill's had to spread out to stop that perimeter shooting a little bit.
Hicks has the ball now. Let's see if Oak Hill goes for the last shot. Kiska on the weave. Lewis, Kiska from 3. That's going to be short, but there's a foul. A foul from 3 land. Wow.
Yeah, not a good foul. But Kisk has been so effective. I think they realized he was open and went a little too hard to contest that shot. And consequently, put a great shooter in line for 3 shots.
Kiska's hit 3 trays plus a 2-pointer. His first foul shooting chance tonight is no good. 6-foot junior. As we told you, he scored 15 last night, and he has 11 right now. Gets 3 tries. Missed 2 of them.
Surprising.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pure shooter. Bowyer sits down for the Bees, and in his place is Drew Moore.
And Oak Hill really could have used those right now to stop this run by East Fairmont. Maybe he'll knock this one down.
No, missed them all. My goodness.
Shocking.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Brown passes in the middle. New point man is Cole Van Gilder, wearing number 10. Now the center, they're going to spread the court and go for the last shot. The Bees with Caruso with it. 11 seconds. Still dribbling with 7, 6, 5. Now they go. Medium range jump shot is off the mark. Follow up at the buzzer, no. That is the end of an exciting first half of play. Halftime, East Fairmont 35, Oak Hill 28. Stay with us. Maris Lowry joins me at halftime. We'll talk about Bob Huggins, and we'll recap this game with my partner Brian Helton. That comes up after these messages on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back courtside, the Dave Barksdale Court. It's intermission, and this game has been fun to watch. East Fairmont leads Oak Hill 35-28. We'll have inside the numbers in just a couple of minutes, but my broadcast partner Maris Lowry is here, and Maris got a scoop. He had Bobby Huggins on in his wrap-up show in the previous game. Maris, for those who did not hear the interview, first off, what did you think of Coach Huggins? How did he look? What did he say?
Well, I don't know how much a scoop it is, but first of all, I have to tell you about this story about me and Coach Huggins.
Now, remember, I've only got 10 minutes and a half.
Well, this is going to be real quick.
Okay.
This will be real quick as I can make it.
Yeah.
But now I said this in the first game when Eric and I was doing the Wyoming East Charleston Catholic game.
Uh-huh.
All right, when Bob Huggins first got hired at West Virginia, they had a thing for him out at Glade Springs here in southern West Virginia. And when he was out there, him and I were talking, and when he was being introduced as the new coach. Well, I almost got ran over by a truck. There was a truck out there that was bringing the food and the beverages and almost backed up over me, and it didn't have, when it goes, it didn't have like the beep, 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 to get out of the way. So Bob Huggins pulls me out of the way, pulls me, and we fall over into this bush, and I get up and I dust myself off, and I said, Coach, you ought to give me a scholarship. He said, what for? I said, because I was about ready to take a charge. He said, if you'd have taken a charge, it would have been the last charge you ever would have taken, because it would either broke your legs or kill you. That's a true story. So that was one of the things we talked about when he came on, and every time I've seen him
since. So he remembered that, right?
Yes, and that goes back, 15, 16 years ago when he was first hired. But anyway, he looks great. He's lost a lot of weight. And we just talked about what he loves, basketball. That's what we talked about. And he talked about his father being a coach. And I said outside of his father, who was a coach, maybe John Wooden or somebody like that he looked up to. And he named a coach, a high school coach in Pennsylvania. His name escapes me now. Of course, even when Coach Huggins mentioned to me, I'd never heard of the guy. But he was a high school coach in Pennsylvania. And Bob Huggins said that's what he kind of followed through. And he said, being all over the, every which way, high with his dad coaching, then he said, that he knew he wanted to be a coach when he got cut by the Philadelphia 76ers. The minute he got cut, he knew he wanted to be a coach, and that's what I asked him. But he looks great, and he's here, and he's passed out some money for each team. I think $1,500 per team, I think, is
That's
what
right.
has been given, and Bob Huggins has been giving out the checks for that.
So, Maris, I know you asked him the question, about WVU
I
and
did
Bob
not.
Huggins.
I did not ask him about WVU. I didn't want to go there. I thought that was best left alone.
And he didn't refer to it then, huh?
He did off mic things that I can't repeat, but not during the interview, no.
Okay, all right.
So I did ask him this. Of all the places, when he coached Cincinnati, when he coached Kansas State at WU, of all the places to go to, no matter how good his team was or how good or bad the other team was, what's the most difficult place to go to? And he said it was Kansas. And he said him and Bill Self, as I know, are good friends, but he said he always felt like it was 5 against 8 when he played at Lawrence, Kansas. And I said, never been in the place, but it looks like the fans are sitting on top of you. And he said, yeah, they shoved 17,000 people into a 14,000-seat facility, and everybody's sitting on your lap. And he said it's so loud in there that you cannot hear at Lawrence, Kansas. And, of course, when you're good, it might seem like you're playing against 8 when you're as good as Kansas has been.
All right, Maris, I'm going to ask you to summarize the next game in 30 seconds, Beckley and Shady Spring.
How about in 2 words, a great game?
All right.
How's that?
Am I talking to Maris Lowry?
You
or
are.
what?
How's that? A great game.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
You'll have it.
Yeah, Eric and I will have it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, my man. We're going to take a break. Maris, thanks for stopping by, and we'll be listening and watching at 7:45 on Video Productions. Now these messages.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
And we're back at halftime. It is a 7-point lead for East Fairmont over the Oak Hill Red Devils. Let's give you the individual scoring for East Fairmont. Blake Hunt got really hot in the second quarter, has 11 points, including 3 long bombs. 10 points for the center, Caruso. 6 points for Stewart. 3 for Hoyt. 2 for Moore. 3 for Crookshanks. That's individually for the Bees of East Fairmont. For the Red Devils of Oak Hill, 11 points for Levi Kiska coming off the bench. 11, including 3 long bombs, plus a 2-pointer. Conley with 8. Kelly has 7. And Lewis with 2 points. Now for the team totals, here is my sidekick, Brian Helton.
Yeah, Bill, some interesting stats here. Both teams shooting around 45% from the floor. The big difference in the game right now is East Fairmont's had 9 more shot attempts, so they're 13 for 29. And the big reason for that is 16 rebounds versus 8 for Oak Hill. So they're doubling up the Red Devils on the boards. And then as far as turnovers go, both teams doing a pretty good job of taking care of the ball. Oak Hill with 6 turnovers, East Fairmont with 4. All in all, I think the big difference comes right in the paint. We've seen East Fairmont just put the ball inside a lot more, have a lot second opportunities because of that. And then off the bench, as you mentioned, once Oak Hill adjusted and stopped that inside game, Blank Hunt came in and made a big difference for the Bees, hitting those perimeter shots and making that Red Devil defense spread back out. All in all, great adjustments. Both teams, Oak Hill got down early, went against that. They had an 11-0 run against them, came back, had a 14-4 run themselves, ultimately took the lead. And then East Fairmont, again, just inside attack is really the difference in the ball game right now, right around that rim.
There's the warning buzzer. We're 1 minute away from the start of the second half, and we'll be back with it in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just looking behind press row, Bob Huggins is still posing for pictures, talking to fans nonstop. He's been amazing. By the way, we want to just mention that part of our broadcast is sponsored by Affinity Coal Company, located in Sophia. They've been in operation since 2011. Affinity Coal offers no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also offer company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company matching 401k plan. Apply for a job at Affinity Coal Company. Oak Hill ready to go as we start the third quarter here in a 7-point deficit for the Red Devils. This is Hicks with it. He's the point guard, and lunging for the ball out there was Kelly. He's the center. He's not been playing underneath very much today. Hicks again. The Bees have been very tight defensively. That one rattles around, and it goes home for Kelly. That just danced around tantalizingly on the iron and went home. Let's see the Bees now. Here's Caruso, the center. Normally he plays closer to the basket, but he's acting like the point guard until the real point guard comes over, Maddox Boyers. High post, Caruso. He sees daylight, goes in for the strong layup, misses, but he gets the foul. He was fouled, right? Other players were saying no, he traveled, but he was fouled.
I think that was the right call. Caruso did a good job catching, getting his head down, getting to the rim. Good call.
Caruso's first chance foul shooting tonight, and he misses. He scored 10 from the floor, 6'5", and a senior. He had 20 last night, and he is normally the guy who is the go-to guy for Coach Ty Astorino. East Fairmont missing both foul shots.
Unusual.
Yeah. Here we go. This is Kelly with it. Stopping, popping back of the foul line, off the side, no good. And the Bees have it. Long pass down the floor, and it's intercepted by Kelly.
Great job by Kelly to miss the shot and get back on the other end, stop the play. Didn't hang his head, hustled back, and great play for the Red Devils.
Exactly. Here's Lewis. Now to the corner. Long shot's going to be way short, but the follow-up missed. Oh, my gosh. Blankenship, point-blank range, and missed the two, and he is just beside himself.
I think he just got too excited. Couldn't believe he was that open and just left it a little short, but great hustle to grab that offensive rebound by Blankenship.
Here we go. Red Devils will meet them at the 10-second line. The Bees with Boyers. A minute and a half into the second half, and a 5-point game in favor of East Fairmont. There's Hunt. He's cooled off just a bit. Long shot, no. Connolly missing, and here come the Red Devils. Hicks, around the horn they go. Lewis asking for his teammates to rotate.
Comes that ball screen.
Yeah. To the baseline. Give and go, bad pass. Kelly couldn't handle it. 2-on-2 break. Bowyers puts it up, rattles it in. Maddox Bowyers scores for the first time tonight, and it's a 7-point lead for the Bees. Kinsker comes in for Oak Hill, and Blankenship will sit down.
Yeah, Kinsker, great to have him in the game because he just does so much on both ends of the floor for the Red Devils.
Levi Kiszka, Kiszka.
We didn't do the game last night, Bill, but I watched it on video productions and just very impressed with Kiszka, and he's shown more of that in the first half tonight. Great ball fake there, nice pull-up. I take that look every time as a coach, so good possession by the Red Devils.
And that's normally his range.
Yep.
Missed the 16-footer. Lob pass in, now to the corner. Here's Hunt. No. Follow, yes.
Got to get a body on Caruso. You can't let him get to the rim like that.
12 points for Caruso. Lewis. Over the zone, missing. Well, if he gets out, watch out.
Yeah, he normally hits those little mid-range. Struggled a little bit tonight with them, but I bet he finds his range before we're all said and done tonight.
Caruso again on a nice entry pass from Bowyers, and it's an 11-point lead. This is the longest lead of the game.
Yeah, Oak Hill's got to do a good job of stopping and getting a body on Caruso. You can't let him just do what he wants in the paint because he's just too effective in there, too active.
From the corner, Kiszka.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was way off the mark. Yeah. So he went from red hot to ice cold. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Bowyers. Hicks on him. Watch out. Caruso was there. They're saying no, there was an infraction before he caught the ball. And they're going to give the ball to the Red Devils.
I think they called a push off there on the catch. Looks like he got his forearm and extended it. Here we'll see the replay. I think the call was just extending that forearm and pushing off to catch that pass.
Malachi Lewis walks the ball up the floor, and he better hustle there. You only have 10 seconds to get it past the midcourt divider. And he used 9 seconds of it. Gets around Bowyers. 17-footer grazes the iron, and here we come the other way. The Bees are in control of the basketball game midway through the third quarter.
There they go back
There's
inside
Caruso again. Oh, my gosh. 16 points all from the floor. He's tough.
Yeah, you got to have an emphasis not letting him just catch it right there, right in front of the basket. And that's going to have to be an adjustment. I think Coach Jackson's calling his timeout to make that adjustment now.
And with that, we will keep it here and remind you that one of our sponsors is Edward Jones Financial Advisors. If you're ready to retire or you're thinking about retirement in the next few years and you want your money to work for you, it's Edward Jones Financial. Advisors are Heather Cantley and Wayne Rhodes. You can contact Heather at 254-9995, Wayne Rhodes at 253-7335. Edward Jones Financial Advisors. They'll make your money work hard for you. Bill O'Brien here along with Brian Helton. And we're about midway through the third quarter. It's been fun so far, but the East Fairmont Bees, who came in here 1-3, but early on were ranked in the top 3 in the state. And the Oak Hill Red Devils, who are 2-4, but they're expected to come through. They've had to sort of regroup after losing so many good players from last year's 15-9 season. And you know, Brian Helton, when you talk about coaching, it's getting players, but it's getting them to mesh as a team. And I think that's what Oak Hill is up against right now.
Yeah, again, they're reloading right now. Coach Jackson will do a great job of getting these guys. It's just these times early in the year where you have to continue to make those adjustments. And we'll see Oak Hill improve as the year goes, I guarantee you.
Here's Lewis. High post, Kelly. Kiszka, and he's tripped and fouled, and the foul is on Stewart. Grayson Stewart's first. Stewart has been held pretty much at bay. He normally can get you some points for East Fairmont.
Yeah, we saw him be real effective last night. Tonight it's been Caruso just really tough around that basket for the Bees.
Yeah. Here's Hicks. Armani Hicks. Little junior now over to Lewis. Lewis again not able to get loose the way he wants it. Trying to get somebody in close. Got a new player in there. Here's Kiska. Goes through traffic. Swatted away and stolen. Fast break 2-on-2. Bank shot, got it. So the Bees get Boyers in the scorebook again.
10-2 run to start the half by the East Fairmont Bees. Oak Hill needs to get a good possession here to get back in this ball game.
Kiska from 3, short.
Great effort, Malachi Lewis.
And he double dribbled.
He fumbled a little bit, but great effort to go in and try to grab that offensive rebound.
15-point game, East Fairmont. The Bees had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter, a 7-point lead at halftime after Oak Hill had Kiska to come off the bench and had rolled up a pretty nice lead. And all of a sudden, then East Fairmont got going. And here they come now.
And you could tell at halftime their job is to get the ball to Caruso right around that basket. He's just so hard to stop when he catches it where he's catching it right now.
Boyers, give and go, in close. Grayson gets it to go. Grayson Stewart, and he's fouled. Wow. East Fairmont is starting to pull away here, and Oak Hill's going to have to make something happen.
Yeah, just a little UCLA rub-off screen there at the post. There he is, left hand. We saw it last night. He can finish when he catches it with somebody on his hip there going to the rim strong.
Brian Helton invoking UCLA, ladies and gentlemen.
This happened many years ago during the John Wooden era. How about that?
Stewart missing on the 1-and-1. Rebound was stolen away, and here come the Devils. They need to start going right now. And there's a foul. So
much as basketball changes, it stays the same, doesn't it?
You know, really, honest to goodness,
yeah,
you're right. Andre Wright is wearing number 3. He was double and triple teamed and was fouled. And Benitez Jackson had a chance to chat with him earlier today. He was doing his homework before his game. I mean, way ahead of his game. He is a good coach.
Very good coach.
He was a star player at Oak Hill High School.
Meant a lot to the community, meant a lot to the Oak Hill. Just a great person, tremendous person to be around, great for the kids to be mentored by. I just can't say enough good things about Coach Jackson. Oak Hill with only 2 points this quarter so far. So, 6 minutes of basketball, 2 points. They've got to find a way to get some points and probably need to get that ball around the rim and figure out how to get it down inside there with this possession to make sure they get a good look at the rim this time.
Lewis.
There
Little
you go.
pump, there it is. Malachi Lewis, his first field goal of the night and 4 total points. Back to a 15-point game, 2 minutes left, third quarter. Boyers. Oak Hill's going to try to clamp down defensively. High post, Caruso. Boyers around the screen. Here it comes. No, too strong. Tipped out of bounds by East Fairmont. We mentioned East Fairmont. They've taken second seat over the years in the city of Fairmont because Fairmont West, now known as Fairmont Senior, they've gotten all the headlines until recently. And East Fairmont now, their athletes have started to come through. We mentioned about Ty Astorino, the head coach. He's been there 33 years, 23 as the head coach for East Fairmont. And there's a whistle stopping the play and 2 shots coming up here on a foul by the Bees.
That's 2 good possessions by Oak Hill, getting the ball going to the rim, getting shots right inside the paint. If they could do more of that, I think they'll continue to have success this quarter offensively.
And Coach, a lot of times the coaches and the players, especially the players, say, hey, we got to make up these points right away. No, you just chip at it.
Right, 1 possession at a time.
Of course, you got to make your foul shots. Andre Wright missing, 5'10" senior. Scored 3 last night. And a substitution. Back into the ball game comes the starting point guard Hicks, Armani Hicks. Wright again. Missed them both.
And needed those.
And you know, that hurt them last night against Woodrow Wilson. They missed a lot of foul shots that came at inopportune times for missing.
When you end up in a 2-point game, as a coach, you look at those stats and kind of just shake your head and wish things went a little different.
Around the horn they go. Bowyer's with it now. 1 minute to go, third quarter. A 3-ball coming. Bowyer's just missing. Fight for the ball, and who's got it? A timeout, East Fairmont after they got the ball. 55 seconds left till the end of the third. Let's pause for a minute. This is the Little General Battle for the Armory on Video Productions.
Mid-State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in.
Ready to play ball. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Boyers looking, and gets it. A 3-ball airborne, and that is an air ball. Bowyer's had it for an instant, and it goes out of bounds. It will belong to the Bees. So, Oak Hill is going to have to get started defensively and then make some offense go for them. They've just not had a good third quarter at all. From 3. That's good.
Yeah, you can't leave him open like that. He's just had a real good game shooting the ball.
That's the 4th long ball for Blake Hunt. Wow. Lewis knifes his way in for the score and a whistle, and he'll get a chance at the line. Check me on that. They're going to call a charging foul. I want to see that again.
Let's
look.
Sure about that. Looks like, well, maybe so.
All right.
Yeah, maybe so. Good drive by Lewis, nevertheless, getting the ball to the rim. That's what Oak Hill needs to be doing.
My bad. I should not be officiating. These guys have done a good job.
Yeah, they've done a good job. Good crew here. Good, solid guys. Do a great job.
Here's Caruso. 19 seconds, third quarter. The Bees will go for the last shot. Caruso acting like a point guard. 6'5" on that slender frame. Yeah, very versatile. 6 ticks left. Step back jumper.
Great
blocked.
defense by Kelly that time.
And traveling going to be called on Kiska as he tried the long lead pass. So 1/10 of a second before we come to the end of this quarter, and it's an 18-point lead. Oak Hill has scored only 4 points in this quarter.
Yeah, tough quarter.
Wow. In it comes for the Bees. They're going to lob the alley-oop under to Caruso, and it's past his outstretched fingers. So we played 3 under the dome. The battle for the Armory, courtesy of Little General Stores. And it's East Fairmont 50, Oak Hill 32. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing.
We're ready for the last quarter of play. We'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors is Cracker Barrel of Beckley and Princeton. If you're looking for good home cooking, it's Cracker Barrel, the old country store in Beckley and Princeton. We're ready to go. Last quarter of play, and the Bees will inbound the ball. Avery Brown, wearing 34, is the trigger man, and here's Boyers. Maddox Boyers has done a nice job running the team. Caruso, 16 points for him. Give and go, and the pass was a little bit too strong, and so Oak Hill down by 18, and let's see what they can do, Coach.
Yeah, great start defensively. They stopped that high-low that time, so good sign. Hopefully we can come down here now and see Oak Hill have a great possession. Start this fourth quarter.
Into the ball game for Oak Hill.
Went to these half-court trap,
and they've got a held ball. That was Tay Little, a 5'4 junior who does not play very much. He wears number 2, and they wanted a ball handler in there and somebody with quickness, but boy, the East Fairmont defense had it figured out.
Yeah, just caught it in a tough place there. They need to get a 2-man front against this 1-man front, and those passing those corners just invites that trap. That's a tough thing for a guy coming in the game to catch the ball and find himself in a trap.
And there's another bad pass that time. So the Red Devils, Andre Wright, a little bit too much muscle on that one. Opening seconds, and the Red Devils turn it over. Really been a pretty well-played ball game.
Yep.
And the three-point shooting for both teams has been really, really good.
Really good, yep.
Give and go, layup try, charging.
Nice setup.
That's an excellent call.
Great job, Malachi Lewis giving up his body. 2 really good possessions by the Red Devils to start the fourth quarter. Here we see a backdoor cut. Malachi Lewis going to sell out for his team, sacrifice his body. Great job taking that charge.
He's walking the ball up the floor. Saying, let's see, where are we? Yeah, the Dome, the Armory. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm okay now. And he goes through a double team, little scoop layup. No.
Good move, just a little short.
Nice circus shot, but the circus was out of town. Caruso on a give and go. And just as I'd said how well played this ball game is, it's getting sloppy right now. Back to the Devils.
Well, Oak Hill 3 for 3, three defensive possessions, 3 stops. So we just got to get some points for the Red Devils on the other end to try to fight their way back into this ball game.
Malachi Lewis. Again, walking the ball up. That's Kelly with it. And Little. And another new player in there for the Red Devils. We'll catch him in a minute. Pass underneath, and it's tipped out of bounds. David Nelson, number 11 for the Devils. All right, here we go. 6:38, still a lot of time left in this game. But Oak Hill needs some points right now. Little with it. Looking for his teammates to rotate. Lewis in close.
Great
Kelly.
Play. There you go.
That's
nice.
it. Trevor
Great
Kelly.
Possession. Great possession.
Kelly with 9 points. Check me, 11 points. Caruso sees room. They were going to let him have that shot, but instead Boyers tries a 3. Nothing doing. Little weaves his way through traffic. Here's Lewis. He'll try the short shot, and it's good.
Great job by Oak Hill getting another stop and pushing the ball up the floor. Red Devils on a 6-0 run to start this quarter.
Under 2 minutes have been played in this period, so still a lot going on. Caruso, again, he could have tried that layup, but instead they go for a 3-ball, and it is good. And there's the man again. That's Blake Hunt with his 5th long ball success.
Well, he's so timely with those shots, isn't he?
Wow.
Every time seems like Oak Hill has a chance to get back in, Blake Hunt's come up and hit these big shots tonight.
And remember, we will have the Pepsi-Cola player of the game in our wrap-up show. So he's a candidate.
They got a couple of them there, huh?
Uh-huh. Turnaround shot, Lewis, no. Fast break for the Bees. 3-on-3 from the corner. Watch Hunt. There he is.
Jeez.
Blake Hunt, red hot. He's got 6 from downtown. And it's a 20-point lead.
He's caught fire tonight, hasn't he, Bill?
Oh, my goodness. Brian Helton, you and I have seen a lot of basketball, but this guy is one of the best we've seen.
Yeah, the inside out tonight of him and Caruso just makes it really hard to defend East Fairmont when they have a guy like Blake Hunt on the perimeter shooting and Caruso so active around that basket. Then we see East Fairmont, great transition, great pass out, kick out three, 6-3. Is that 5 or 6 3-pointers? Wow, 6 3-pointers for Blake Hunt.
20 total points for Hunt.
Great night for him.
And he didn't start the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's six-man award there, huh?
Absolutely. And maybe a can of Pepsi in his future.
When the sixth man hits 6 threes, he's having a pretty good night.
That's right. Here's Caruso. Spin move, one way, the other way, and yes. He's
Great.
good.
We've seen that all weekend, haven't we?
18 for him, yes, sir. Oak Hill looking to get somebody loose. This is Little with it. Don't have time to mess around. That Bees defense is tough. Rims out, no good. David Nelson thought he had a beat on it, but no. Into Caruso, outside, watch out. There it is again. Another long ball, and this time it's 33 Grayson Stewart with his first shot from downtown.
East Fairmont just finding their rhythm, playing great basketball, moving the ball. Oak Hill's just struggling a little bit tonight. I think they're going to find their way, just having a tough second half tonight.
Well, they scored only 4 points in the third quarter. That did them in.
Yep.
And they've had not much success here in the fourth quarter as the Bees make another steal. Grayson Stewart got the steal. Oak Hill gets the rebound. Watch out, Kelly. Down to Little. Back outside to Lewis. From the corner, here it comes. Rolls off the iron, no good.
It's tough to estimate. They played the rival Beckley last night and lost a close 2-point game. That just can take so much out of a team emotionally, so it's tough to estimate that, Bill.
That's a very good point, Brian, as Caruso gets his 19th and 20th points all from the floor.
Oak Hill has a lot of good things to work with. They're young, they're rebuilding, they're replacing some nucleus from last year's team. So this is a tough night, but I think we're going to see great results from the Red Devils the rest of the way this season.
We've got a dyslexic score, 63-36. Under 3 minutes to play in the ball game.
And here we see this place filling up, getting ready for the big show tonight. Woodrow Shady, going to be a big battle here in the Armory tonight.
You know, back when I was doing play-by-play on WJLS, when Beckley and Oak Hill used to have those fabulous battles, Ham Hensley a couple of times came to me and said, make the announcement, we don't have any more room in here. That was back then. Let's hope we have a big crowd here tonight. Here's the Chick-fil-A replay all the way.
Yeah, here comes the platoons. Both coaches are going to empty the benches, let some of these younger guys get some time and some experience, and I think it's a great thing to do in this type of game tonight. But back to what you were saying, I remember as a kid parking, it seems like a mile away to try to get into that game. And then when we couldn't get into the game, we'd stay home. Every night we wanted to listen to Beckley basketball. We made sure we were listening to the station that the voice of Beckley, Bill O'Brien, was broadcasting on. That was our family mandate, like no question about which station we listened to.
Well, thank you. But then why didn't you invite me to Thanksgiving dinner? I mean, if I was part of your family, you know, come on, man.
Well, you had a lot going those days. I don't even know if you knew who I was in them days.
I know who you are now,
Yeah,
Brian
there
Helton.
you go.
There's a 3-ball, and it's good for the Oak Hill Red Devils. And
I grew up in a family. We were just happy to have a Thanksgiving dinner. We didn't get to invite a lot of extra people. The best Mayor Beckley's ever had, and I'll say it and I'll say it again. So,
hey, I appreciate you. You can tell it's mop-up time when we start doing that, huh?
Yeah. These guys are out here playing hard, giving effort.
Yes.
Playing on the big stage. Big crowd they're actually playing in front of right now as well, getting ready for this next game tonight.
Well, they're hustling.
Good effort. Good effort both ways.
Yeah. Here are the Red Devils trying to get some points going up.
There we go. Almost.
Whoops.
Almost.
Almost. Blankenship thought he had it. Other end. That's Moore scoring. 65-39. Here's the Chick-fil-A replay.
There we see just pushing the ball up the floor after a good defensive possession. Great finish there in the paint. Again, these young guys out there both ways giving it their all, Bill.
Drew Moore gets the points. 1 minute and 20 seconds to play in this game, and The Red Devils are still looking to get their team together, but they will. Benitez Jackson is an excellent coach.
Absolutely. Great staff, Coach Keys, Coach Gorby, the whole staff. Coach Jackson's built a great team of guys he coaches with. And there we see a nice basket by the Red Devils.
That's Elisha Jones, 6'3" junior, just into the ball game, wearing 23.
Nice to see a guy come in and get him a basket right off the bat.
This is Cole Van Gilter. Approaching 40 seconds to go. The Bees of East Fairmont. Line drive, not enough arch on it. Let's see if the Red Devils can get a quick bucket. Nope. Out of bounds to Oak Hill. Got a couple of numbers in there that I don't have. My gosh, and I triple checked.
Yeah.
Honest to goodness.
I understand. Well, a lot of guys probably weren't expected to be in the game tonight, but it's good for these young guys, whether their number shows up on the roster or not. They know they're in the game. We're excited to see them get to play tonight.
There you go. And next year they'll probably get some spotlight activity on video productions.
Absolutely.
I've
seen the Woodrow Beckley team and the Shady team show up, and the coaches are both here. Coach Olson, Coach Kidd, their staffs. Everybody's ready to go for this next game tonight. Looking forward to seeing that one tip off at 8 o'clock.
40 minutes to go. There's another nice bucket by Jones. Elisha Jones.
Jones comes in producing 4 points and probably less than, a minute and a half so far?
Yeah. I don't think Coach would have wanted that shot with 4 seconds left. And 1.1 left. You just sort of want to take care of the ball and let the clock run out.
Yeah. Well, he may want to give those younger guys a chance to get their name in the scorebook. So.
And there you go. That's the end of the ball game. East Fairmont 65, Oak Hill 43. So the Bees from East Fairmont improve their record to 2-3, and the Red Devils fall to 2-5. Stay with us. We'll go inside the numbers. We'll also have the Pepsi Player of the Game coming up after these words on video.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Midstate Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford. Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
And we're back now. We're waiting for the official numbers to come over. I can give you the unofficial individual scoring. For the Bees from East Fairmont, Blake Hunt came off the bench and hit 6 long balls plus a 2-pointer. Hunt gets 20 points. Jackson Caruso hit 10 field goals, and he finishes with 20. Grayson Stewart had 11. Drew Moore with 4. Maddox Boyers with 4. Mike Hoyt had 3, and Ian Crookshanks had 3 points. That's unofficial. For the Oak Hill Red Devils, Trevor Kelly with 11 points. Levi Kiska got hot in the first half, scored 11, and then was held scoreless the rest of the way. But Kiska with 11, the only 2 double-digit scores for Oak Hill. 8 points for Conley, 6 points for Lewis, 4 points for Jones off the bench. Blankenship and Hicks both started and did not score. So there you go. Those are the individual points for the Oak Hill Red Devils. As we mentioned, East Fairmont had a 1-point lead at the end of one, 17-16. East Fairmont outscored them 18-12 in the second. At halftime, the Bees led by 7. In the third quarter, Oak Hill just went ice cold, scored only 4 points in the third, and by the end of the quarter, East Fairmont had an 18-point advantage, 50-32, and they coasted the rest of the way. East Fairmont wins 65-43. All right, my partner, Brian Helton, has the official stats. Take it away, my man.
Yeah, so the big difference, Bill, tonight, East Fairmont 26 for 56 from the floor compared to Oak Hill 16 for 43. So 13 more field goal attempts for the Bees, which really played the biggest factor tonight. And the biggest reason for that was the fact that they out-rebounded Oak Hill by 7, 24-17. And overall just really played, I think, in the paint a lot more tonight. They have more size, more effective guys inside. Tonight we had Jackson Crusoe, 10 of 17 from the floor. So he finished with 20 points, but also 7 rebounds. Grayson Stewart, 11 points, also 7 rebounds. And then, as you mentioned, Blake Hunt just coming off the bench, filling it up tonight, 6 for 9 from the three-point line, 6 threes off the bench for 20 points. So 3 guys right there that really teamed up to not only score a bunch of points, but put a bunch of other stats on the board.
Well, the Oak Hill Red Devils scored only 15 total points in the entire second half, and that's how many East Fairmont had in each of the 2 quarters of the second half. And so the Bees win the ball game, and they're going to be good. You know, they did not play to their level in the first game we saw them, but they sure did tonight. And I think that extra practice earlier today by Coach Ty Ostorino did the deal. All right, we've got the Pepsi Players of the Game. We'll do that after our final timeout on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, Call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Well, we're wrapping this game up. There's one more to go, but first we'd like to remind you that Modley's Plumbing and Heating is proud to be one of our sponsors. If you have problems, especially during the holidays, Modley's will be there to help, and in fact, that's their phone number, 253-HELP, Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Well, we have 3 games in the books. If you missed the opening game, James Monroe came from behind and defeated Princeton. That was the opening game we did. The next game, Charleston Catholic was victorious over Wyoming East, and you just saw East Fairmont defeat Oak Hill 65-43. Next game starts in half an hour. The Shady Spring Tigers and the Beckley Flying Eagles. That is going to be some game. So if you're in the vicinity, come on by. We've got people already making their way into the building. It'll start at 8 o'clock, and it'll be on the air with Maris Lowry starting at 7:45 here on Video Productions. Brian Helton, enjoyed working with you again, my
Amazing. May, our last game of this year together.
What do you say we do it next year?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Lock it in now. Let's get Butch Mounts to sign that contract and get us on the air together for all of 2024.
Maybe he'll pay us in next year.
Hey, it'd be great to get paid next year.
We're joking, you know that. Well, we had a good time. Our thanks to Brian Helton and, of course, the man, the heavy hitter, Nick at Night. That's Nick Eskins. And our 3-camera crew. I'll tell you what, I think we did pretty well tonight. And the main event is coming up in just 15 minutes. So until next time, for my partner, Brian Helton, this is Bill O'Brien. We're wishing you a copacetic New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.